Hi guys, welcome back. I'm in the Gfinity Players Lounge with ShoWTimE as well. And ShoWTimE, of course, suffered an early exit from the Gfinity tournament, but he's been hanging around watching all the games. And I've had the pleasure of casting a lot of his games recently as well. He's a top bloke, and I just wanted to have a few words in to sort of get an idea of like where he's at, because a lot of people are like interviewing MC and Patience right now and stuff like that. And it's like, guys, you're missing out the real Protosses here, man. So let's get the elephant in the room out of the way first, right? You're out of the tournament now, although you had a really difficult group. And unfortunately, you've recently lost in WCS as well. But contrary to what some people are saying, you're not retiring. Everything is cool. So what are next steps from here for you? Like, what's your mental state like? Where do you reckon you're moving forward from this?
Yeah, honestly, after my WCS Ro4 finish, I wasn't super motivated to practice a lot. So I kind of had to force myself to practice. And yeah, I lost in WCS, which was very disappointing for me. It's like 3 months without playing in WCS now. Now I lost here as well, but I had a tough group, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I'm not retiring. I'm just I will take a small break now, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, to get my motivation back. And then I will just do like what I always do, like practice and play tournaments. Maybe I will attend DreamHack in Valencia. Mm-hmm. I would have liked to go to DreamHack in France, but now I'm teamless, so I can't really go. But yeah, I will just go on.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you back soon. And like we've always said, I mean, you're a strong player. The top 4 finish in WCS was just superb. Unfortunate that you can't go one better. And like you say, okay, it's a 3-month wait, but it's a 3-month wait where you might be able to come back and hopefully do even better. And speaking of better and good games as well, I do have to bring up, I cast you against Bunny in the best of 9 last week in the hot seat. And for those of you who haven't seen it, you should see an annotation on the video on YouTube now. If you haven't seen it and you don't want to know what happens in that series, now is the time to pause this interview and go and watch that, because I'm about to spoil something. So you've had your warning, and all right, game 9 out of 9. Holy shit. I obviously don't do interviews on that show because it's just an online cup, but it's a best of 9. Game 9, you're completely all in with Blink. No, sorry, with the Void Ray, that's right. Yeah. And it was 2 command centers. Bunny had to lift. It was 33 Protoss Army supply versus 10 Terran supply at one point. I changed who I thought I was going to win in that game about 6 times. Please, please, please talk me through that game.
Yeah, so I started with a proxy Stargate after an 11 gate, and Bunny scouted very early with me as CV, so he just built turrets and was in a good position. Usually when I do this build, I go for a Nexus, because I don't like the all-in too much, but because Bunny reacted so perfectly and I didn't do any damage, I felt like I had to do something. So I decided, alright, let's build some Void Rays and 4 gates. And
standard Protoss toolkit.
Right. Yeah, so I was basically hoping he would move down the ramp and I go with a sentry around and force field him out. Yeah. And it's exactly what happened. And then I rushed up the ramp, killed his bunker. And then I think I lost both my oracles. I'm not sure in which engagement exactly, but he had 2 mines on top of the ramp. So when I had the army lead, I was like, alright, let's just build an oracle, kill the mines, and finish the game. But yeah, that was probably a big mistake, because in the time the Oracle had to build, he got a lot of army back, and he had stim, and he had even, I think, plus 1 attack, so his army was really, really strong. Yeah, and I think it wasn't decisive enough in my attack, and waited too long, so yeah, I should have won, I think, but yeah.
It looked like one of those positions where if you resumed from replay 30 seconds before the end and you played it out 10 times, there's a chance you'd win 5 times each. It was so like, what is going on here? But it was a really enjoyable series, and hopefully we'll have you back sometime. Sure. Now, let me touch on something a lot of the commentators and especially the analysts were talking about. Have you been to Nando's since arriving in the UK?
Yeah, I've been 2 times so far. Once yesterday and once today. And I'm planning on going later today, probably. Yeah.
It's a staple of British culture.
Yeah, it's good food.
All right. Well, it's good to hear from you, and thank you very much for attending and playing and chilling out at the tournament. It's great having you around. I think more people should get to see you and what you're like as well. Have fun at Nando's this evening. I guess I might end up getting roped into going as well. I don't know, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more of your games in the near future. Any shout outs to the fans that are probably watching you right now?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the interview. It was fun. Shout out to all my fans who always support me. It means a lot to me. And hopefully I will be able to announce a new team very soon.
All right. Well, best of luck, mate. And I'll see you tomorrow. And you guys, I'll see you behind the caster desk as well as more interviews tomorrow from Gfinity StarCraft in London. Take care.